is okay, but deep down, it isn't. Welcome back to Clary's live streams. Today we are having our honest. Let's be honest. Yeah. Like let's be real honest. Because I know sometimes it's hard to be honest. But this time around, we're going to be honest about something in your life that you keep saying is okay, but deep down, it isn't. So, what's something you're pretending is okay when it really isn't? Are you happy with where you are right now? Those are the questions that you should ask yourself, or that we should try to ask ourselves. Is there something you have been avoiding? Why do you sometimes pretend everything is fine? Why do you know when it's How do you know when it's time to make a change? What would you tell someone going through a difficult season? Yeah. So we are going to be chatting about that. We're going to be sharing a few things here to there, like at least that will help us find what is literally going on in our lives and what is still not going right. Because we all know um people say a lot I'm fine when that I'm fine has a lot of I'm not okay inside, which people are not going to know. That is the honest truth. But if you don't say, if you're not if you say you're fine, that's what people will say. But if know, a few people know how to read people's faces or people's voices. So let's be honest today. you know is there something you say in your life that you keep saying is okay? Hi Mute, how you doing? So today we going to talk about something in your life that you keep saying is okay, but deep down it isn't. Thank you so much for liking. I really do appreciate your time and your moment on my live stream. If you're new here, please do subscribe. Tap on the post notification bell so that we can always be here. I'm doing okay. That is good if you're doing okay. If you're really okay. And also the topic for today is what is that one thing in your life you keep on saying is okay, but deep down it isn't. Where you watching me from? I'm your girl Clara, and I'm from Uganda, and I'm here to chat with you, to stream with you guys, so we can share more about life. Because a lot goes on in our lives. Sometimes we say I'm okay, but when we're not okay. Sometimes we say everything is okay, but deep down in our hearts we know life is not moving how it's supposed to move. you know Maybe you are literally crying deep down in your heart, and you saying, I wish you knew that I'm not fine. But sometimes it's okay to share out how you feel, so that you don't hold the heavy load alone. Yeah. So hi, where you watching me from? Thank you so much for keeping yourself on Clary TV, and thank you for always being here on my live stream. Please do subscribe, double tap the screen to like the live, and also don't forget to shout out your mind. Hi Scooby. Hey, I have a question. What was the most beautiful moment of your life? Will you remember it until the end? You'll be still grateful for that. Hey, hey, I have a question. What was the most beautiful moment of your life? Will you remember it until the end? The most beautiful moment in my life is the day I was born and the day I met my mom, yeah, and the day I God chose me to be among this beautiful family, my mom, my sibling. That is the most beautiful. No one can ever. That is a moment I will keep on remembering. Other things I can feel happy about them and like not forget them, but that I can never forget. Yeah. The day I met my mom and the day I knew that I was part of this beautiful family. That is something that I'll always never forget. I know it's hard to choose one when plenty of those moments are flashing through your eyes, but when life pulls you down, don't forget to remember those moments. That is when you have a good day. Thank you. So, what is that one thing? What is that one thing that is in your life that you keep on saying is okay, but deep down you know it's not okay? Hi. Hi everyone, how you doing? Please let's get to share out, Are you happy with your life right now? Scooby? Are you happy with your life right now? Is there something you hello? Hi, hi, an alien guy. How you doing? Is there something you have been avoiding? Why do you sometimes pretend everything is fine? How do you know when it's time to make a change in your life? Hello, my network. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Yeah, so I have a few questions that I'm literally asking you today that I need you to be honest with. What is something you're pretending is okay when it's really isn't? When you know it's not okay, but you keep on saying it's okay. What is that one thing? Yep, I'm happy and grateful, but there is one thing that always haunt me. The world without humanity. That's the thing that's haunting me. I know. But sometimes we don't have anything to do about it though. So, what would you tell someone going through a difficult season in their life, Scooby? What would you tell someone who's going through a difficult time, through a difficult season in their life? What would you tell a person who is going through a difficult season in their life? Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I really do appreciate, and thank you for those who have taken their time to double tap on the screen to like the live as well. I appreciate you guys. And if you're new to the channel, this is the very first time for you to see this face of mine. Please don't forget to subscribe to the channel because I'll be excited seeing you once again. Scooby, what would you tell someone going through a difficult season of their life? Hello, how you doing, guys? Hopefully you're fine and doing okay. And hopefully you're saying you're fine because you are fine, not because you're pleasing people around you, or because you just don't want to say out what you're going through, but you just have to pretend and say, I'm okay. Yeah. Scooby, you still here, or anyone who has joined? What would you tell someone going through a difficult season? What would you tell them? What message would you send to them? there is forcing of life. We can't force anyone or anything to our life. We need to go with the flow. And without you, there is nothing. And nothing is there without the problem. Is without and nothing is there without the problem isn't outside, it is within. Is that something you would tell someone who is going through a difficult time? Scooby? Thank you so much, guys, for joining. I really do appreciate you so much. Thank you so much for being part of this amazing journey. Scooby, is that the advice you literally give someone out there that is going through a difficult season? Hi, Daryl Sosa. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining my live. I appreciate your presence. So today we are sharing something and we're being honest about life. So that is what is something you are pretending is okay, but deep down you know it isn't. What is the one thing you know you're pretending is okay, but deep down you know it isn't okay? Hello. Please let's share out our minds. Don't be afraid. Probably talking with my ex after how things resulted to us splitting. I know. I get your point. I get your point. The real Sosa. So that is actually what the real Sosa has said. That is something he is pretending it is okay when it's, but when it isn't, you seem like you know all too well. You seem like you know all well too well. Are you serious? I'm like, I get you. Yeah, it's all about the mind. When you get hurt, your mind takes control over you and gets into autopilot. But one one can control their mind. If you let your mind control you, it's always gonna be the same. I get you. So thank you so much, Scooby, for sharing with us. And then the real Sosa. Um what would you tell someone going through a difficult time? What advice can you send to them? I'm going to sleep right now. All right, have a good night. Thank you so much for passing by. Um, the real Sosa, what would you tell someone going through a difficult session in their life? Yeah. What would you tell someone going through a difficult session? Let's try to give advice and see what advice would you literally give someone who's going through a difficult season. We all have those seasons where things are not aligning, where things are hard, like when you just keep on pushing. but things are not working out the way you want them to work out. But what would you tell someone going through the difficult season? Thank you so much for joining. Where you watching me from? The main topic for today is that what is the one thing you pretend is okay, but deep down you know it isn't? And then some of the few questions that I would want to like to impose to all of us, or I would want us to ask ourselves, is where is it's oddly like a safe or comfort like feeling, even though it's not at all. Oh, so that is the advice you would give someone going through a difficult season, the real Sosa. My eyes are itching and I want to put on my specs. The real Sosa, is that the advice you give someone that is going through the difficult seasons? Thank you so much for joining. Hello. I'm not sure at all, but maybe something like finding something to do, not exactly did. That is very hard for me to read. But some, I'm not sure at all, but maybe something like finding something to do, not exactly detracting yourself from things, but finding something else that's that's our that brings joy in your life. Okay. Scooby says it's not about what others tell. There is no one there for me when I went through something. Don't seek for others for your own problems. You can get so many advices. We came here alone. Remember that. Thank you. I mean, distracting. Type error. Okay, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Scooby. Thank you so much, the real Sosa, for your kind advice to someone. Maybe there is someone literally going through a lot, and just hearing the kind of advice, the kind of message you're putting out there for them, it can uplift their souls. It can make them change their mind about how they feel about each other. Yeah, thank you so much. So you most welcome for someone who has just joined my life today. Thank you so much, Scooby. That is true. Someone else's advice could actually be the opposite of beneficial to what your situation is. Yeah, it can be that. But someone can give you advice, but I know deep down in your heart you'll be trying to analyze and finding which kind of advice you should go with. Yeah, you can take all of it. Hi Johnny, how you doing? Thank you for joining the live stream, please. Hi Johnny, how you doing? Sorry. Hi, Becca. Forever. How you doing? I am 26, still young enough to figure it out. I'm going to read. I used to take advice from people about love who had never even sustained a healthy relationship. In the end, nothing ever worked, so I kind of off go with my gut on things that nature nowadays. The nature. Hi, break forever. Thank you so much for helping me find out that my life I had muted it. I want to go just find something here. Please don't go off. I'm going to come back. Let me just minimize my life. You can help me still give out the advice as I'm coming back, please. Thank you. Okay, break. Break. Before I go off, what is the one thing you're pretending is okay, but deep down in your heart, you know it isn't? And then another question is, with what advice can you give someone who is going through the difficult seasons? Let me come back, please don't go. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Hello, how you guys doing? Hi. Thank you so much for being patient and being here with me. Yeah, back. Thank you so much for being here with me. Please let's share our honest opinions here with what is the one thing you pretend is okay, but deep down, you know, it's not. Yeah. So let's share our thoughts. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. So we're back. I have my topic summarized with me here, and I want us to be honest to ourselves. Like our topic for today is, what is something, what is something you're pretending is okay when it really isn't. Thank you so much for joining my live stream. I really do appreciate your time. Hello, hi, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. So I have my topics that I want us to talk about today that are summarized here with me. And the topic for today is, what's something you are pretending is okay when it really isn't. What is that one thing? So can you share with us what's something you're pretending is okay, but when it really isn't okay? What is that one thing? Thank you so much for joining. Chris, Clara, still so beautiful. It's a blessing to see you again. It's a blessing to see you again too, Chris. So I have my topics like here, and my topics are, what's something you are pretending is okay when it really isn't. Thank you so much for joining. So what is the one thing? I really do appreciate you. Hi Jared, how you doing? My answer is how much. My answer is how much I smoke. It's not okay. I know. Have you ever thought about how you could literally stop yourself from doing so? And the other question is, do you want to stop doing so? Because there is someone who would want to do stop something, and there is someone who may you when you may ask yourself such a question, but you're not ready like to stop it. But do you want to stop doing so? Do you have it in your mind like you want to stop doing so? Never, never, ever, ever, ever. Like never, ever, ever want to stop doing so? Want to stop smoking? Is that what you mean? Hi, chat. How you doing? Thank you for joining. Is that what you mean? Never stop smoking. I will slow down though. But smoking is something that will literally maybe cause like problems to your lungs. Not so, but hopefully you do anyway. Something that is one thing that will literally trouble me when I know that, oh, my friend smokes, and I know that if someone keeps on like smoking, it will really affect their health in a way they may not realize. Hello. Hi, chat. How you doing? So we're having our topics here. So then Chris, what advice would you give someone in a difficult season? What advice would you what would you tell okay, what would you tell someone going through a difficult season in their life? Thank you so much for joining. Hi Chart, how you doing? But funny thing is I don't smoke that much, but it's too much for my liking. I've been smoking 15 years, but I have health but have healthy lungs, so make me understand. I have been, but it's so much for my liking. Hi Lex, how you doing? Can you make this way? I'm sorry, I can't. Um, but funny thing is, I don't smoke that much, but it's too much for my liking. I've been smoking for 15 years, but have healthy lungs, so make me understand. I really don't know, but when we were studying, that is why they used to tell us maybe when you vape but don't smoke, because I think there is a difference. I would tell them stay humble and put put trust in God. True. Thank you so much for your device. Yeah, for a message that you have sent someone out there who is going through a difficult season in their life. Yeah, thank you so much, Chris. Lex, we are having a topic for today. Hopefully you are able to share with us your opinion about what we are talking about. So thank you so much for joining the chat. I really do appreciate you so much. And Chris, thank you so much for passing by a list. Can I ask a question? Please go ahead. For as long as it is a respectful question. Thank you so much, Church, for joining my live stream. I really do appreciate you so much. So, for those who have just joined, we have our topic for today, and is what's something you're pretending is okay when it really isn't. As we're waiting for Chris's question that he wants to pose. Yeah. What is something you're pretending is okay when really it isn't okay? Would you rather have money and no life, or love with no money? That is a very difficult question. Because however much you may love each other, money is an essential in life. Like you need it in so many things. So that is a very hard question, Chris. A very hard question to answer. Yeah. Because even if you don't have money, because you said would you rather have money and no life, when you have money you want to have someone you would enjoy that money with. So that is literally a very hard question. And no life, choose choose money. Would you rather have money and no love, or love with no money? And sometimes you may have money but you're not happy, so those two things move together. Yeah, I choose money. Both of them, love and money, move together, because when you work hard, have your money, you would want to have a partner or someone you would at least enjoy that beautiful life with, share with good memories. And yeah, that is it. I choose one or the other. Choose one or the other. I can't choose none of them. I'll go with both of them because I really enjoy both of them together. Yeah, I can't choose one of them. Hello, Chert. How you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Where you watching me from? So Chris, I can't choose none of them. I choose both of them. Hi Chart, how you doing? It's a dark penalty if you choose both. No, it's light wherever. It's a light it's a light penalty. It can be a dark one. Because love and money both are together. When you have love, you can have love, but you can have a lot of money, but when you don't have love and you feel like, oh, I failed to get someone I can enjoy this money with, so when you're asking God, you have to ask God to give you both things. God, give me someone that can love me, and God, give me money that I can enjoy this life with that person. That is the prayer that we all want. You'll be sad when you have love but don't have money to enjoy. You may think of traveling to a place, but you can't even travel there because you don't have money. So money is an essential. So to me, I will literally go with both. I love love, and I love to have money and enjoy that love with someone. So how are you doing? It's a dark penalty if you choose both. But if you choose both, but the rules say you have to lose your body parts, so choose one, you are cheating, Clara. No, you're trying to complicate things, Chris. You can't lose your body parts because you have chosen both. Yeah, both of them are essential. Even God knows that. So God can't make me lose my body parts because I've literally decided to go with both. I don't want to play about things that I really put together in life. Those things have to move together. You have to have lots of money, and you have to ask God to find you someone that will love you genuinely with that money that you have, that you will enjoy it together, make it even multiply more together. So that is what life is all about. I don't want a complicated life, Chris. No, I don't want a complicated life. I want a smooth life, like a happy life. Hi guys, how you doing? So living alone, me interacting with Chris about the question that he has asked. We are having the main topic for today is what sorry, what is something you're pretending is okay when it really isn't? And then what would you tell someone going through a difficult time? Or how do you know when it is time to make a change? How do you know when it is time for you to make a change in your life or in anything? How do you know that I think, you know what? It is time for me to make a change. To my side, I think, how do I know when it's time for me to make a change? When I'm overwhelmed, when I'm overstressed about something. I feel like, you know what? I think now I'm ready to make a change. If I can make a change by myself, I'm to ask God, please make a change for me, because I failed to make it work out, but make a change for me. So if I feel overwhelmed, if I feel stressed about a situation, I've tried hard on it and it's not changing to what I think I wanted it to be, I quit and I have for change. Yeah, so that is it. Thank you so much for joining. I really do appreciate you so much. Yes, I want to push. Hello. Hello. Hi guys, how you doing? What is the sky can make it? Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Ah. Hello. Hello, Soma. Hello. Hello. Hi. Hi, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being here. Hi. Thank you so much for joining. Hi. Hello. Hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? Thank you so much for joining. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Hopefully you're all doing fine. Where are you watching me from? Hello. Let's enter the address country. Hello. Hello, thank you so much for joining. Same as mentioned. Hello, Tech Center. 4 years, 8 are you? No. Select individual. Submit. Please complete form with. Then. Hello. Location. Hi, how you doing? Books. Hello. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Please say something if you've just joined the live. Thank you so much for joining. Where are you watching me from? Hello. Hello. Hi. Please say hi. Oh. Thank you so much for joining. Where are you watching me from? Hello, how you doing? How you doing? Hello. Hello. How you doing? If you can't view the PDF above the here, please enter your full name as a negative signature. Hello, how you doing? Hello, how you doing? Mija, Mijan, how you doing? How was life? Hello. I'm in Uganda. How about you? Where are you from? Yes, submit and it is fine. Tanzania. How's life in Tanzania? Verify your email before uploading content. Hello. Thank you so much for joining. Yourself anyway, and you have that in your camera already. Type food D. Let me see. Food D. Yeah, oats.